think it's just a game. We'll play the part, but it won't be the same. They have a habit overcharging, forcing the hand into a plea bargain. Offered up a plea deal, but I didn't do it for real. Turn the world against me, but I just wanna be free. I've got the facts, they've got the lies. Motion denied. They say they've got so much evidence. Trace DNA is taking precedence over unknown blood found at the scene. I think it's time someone just came clean. Offered up a plea deal, but I didn't do it for real. Turn the world against me, but I just wanna be free. I've got the facts, they've got the lies. Motion denied. Been sentenced to death. I'm not a bad guy, not holding my breath. Rather do life than offered up a plea deal, but I didn't do it for real. Turn the world against me, but I just wanna be free. I've got the facts, they've got the lies. Motion the night. Motion the night. Motion the night. Motion the night. The devil's advocates whisper in the hall, where justice wears a mask and truth begins to fall. Every thread they pull, every lie they weave, in the courtroom's dance, who's left to believe? Oh, the devil's in the details, hiding in plain sight, innocent until the gavel steals the light. True crime echoes through the hollow night, fighting injustice with no end. The devil's in the details, hiding in plain sight, innocent until the gavel steals the light. True crime echoes through the hollow night, fighting injustice with no end in sight. A photograph fades where the truth once stood, blurred lines between the bad and the good. The scales they tilt with every silver tongue, while the broken cry for a song unsung. Black robes sway
All right, welcome to another Crimes After Dark. Do I have a wave from backstage to let me know that we hear? Okay, excellent. That sounds good. So, actually, it sounds good only for me because I'm the only one who can hear anything right now. But anyways, got a panel backstage. We don't have our full panel. We're missing Logan tonight. We're missing JJ from State of the Deep. Some of that's expected, some not. Things happen. We have a panel that rotates in and out. By the way, just as a quick heads up, I think we're going to adjust the time slot a little bit. So starting next week on Monday, we're going to try to move this show up 1 hour. I hope that's going to be okay with you. I hope everybody that is a regular for the show is okay with the new time slot. We will still go through this hour because it's usually 2 hours. So there will still be a second hour starting at the hour that you're used to coming into, if that makes any sense. But we're going to try to move things up just 1 hour and see how that plays. We got a lot of people on the East Coast that are struggling a little bit to get into the show on a regular basis. Some of them are our mods and other people. So, it sounds like, Tanya in the chat says that's amazing for Eastern Standard Time. So yes, moving it up an hour would help. By the way, one of the reasons why I didn't a long time ago is you're competing with everybody in that critical time slot. So we'll see if we can hold our own up there and people will show up for our show instead of 40 million other YouTubers that are going at the same exact prime time. So we need your help to keep the show strong and healthy when we move up to the time slot that everyone wants, which is prime time in America. But of course we're international. So I don't know how that affects our international audience. So be that what it may. All right, let's bring our panel up on stage. I'm feeling, by the way, a little under the weather. So at some point I'm going to step aside and go get some Tylenol or something because I'm just feeling crappy. I'm like literally losing steam as we go. I'm feeling feverish. I'm feeling down. So I will probably take something in the middle of this show to kind of try to freaking counteract whatever crap I've got going on. In the meantime, let's bring up Dago from a True Crime Cafe and see what's going on. How you doing?
Whoa.
Good to see you.
Better than you, I guess. That sounds like it. Sorry, you don't feel good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like hitting me like a 2-ton heavy thing.
I hope you're not getting that stuff I had. I pray you're not, because that was not fun.
Jenny chooses us on the new time slot, I'm guessing is what it is. That would be nice. Thank you. We need that help. We need that awesome. A lot. Yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
So I appreciate people on this side of the world over here that I think it gets to be a little late for. So we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see.
Yeah. It is what it is. I mean, there was reasons why I moved down an hour. So let's see if we can move up an hour. We'll see. We'll play it by ear.
We'll go right back to it, right?
Right, except for it confuses everybody. That's the only part that's bad is when you move around, it confuses people. So I'm trying to be consistent, but
well, look, there's a lot of positivity in the chat about it. Happy for a new time. Good stuff.
Good. Well, that's good. That's a good sign. That's a positive step in the right direction. So anything special in your world? You said you had a live today. How'd that go?
I did a live today. Typically Unique joined me. We just had it was just a discussion. I do them every now and again. It's like it was whatever Wednesday. Whatever we talk about is whatever we talk about. So we started talking, of course, about Idaho. A couple things there, and then it was thrown in my direction that a Bigfoot was seen in my backyard, basically. So everybody wanted to see that real quick. So we looked at that, which was kind of freaky. If it something
did you see it, or did you just saw it on the news?
No, I just saw people calling in, seeing it, literally like very close to my backyard area. I live in the woods, basically, so that's why. And it was moving here, southeast, so it's heading in a direction. If it's a big, I think it's a bear because I'm a skeptic, so it is what it is.
I've always lived in Bigfoot country, so I've heard stories my whole life, and we live there now, so it's a crazy thing. So
yeah, absolutely.
Well, I do see a lot of positive feedback on the new time slot that we're going to go. So we will start that Monday, and I'm hoping that goes well. Like I said,
we should do a poll on it. Early.
You want to do a poll on it? Oh, we can do a poll on it. Sure, we can do a poll. Let's get the rest of the people up, and then we'll talk it again. So all right, let's bring up Robin. Robin, how are you doing?
Hello, Mom.
I'm doing well. It's been a day.
Yeah. Do you want to share with us what your day has entailed?
Yeah. Poor Essie. She had a fall today and broke her left wrist.
God dang it.
Yeah. It was just one of those things, she just kind of fell, caught her heel and fell backwards. And fortunately, her recliner kind of sort of broke her fall a little bit. So at least she didn't bang her head on anything. But it
sounds like it was a pretty significant break, right? Yeah. It was a pretty significant break.
Yeah. So she's probably going to have to go to see this. Well, next week, probably, because tomorrow's already Thursday. She'll go see the hand surgeon, and then they'll decide whether they're going to do surgery or whether they can,
Cast it.
I don't know, manipulate it more or whatever. But those guys, they worked so hard today trying to get it back into the place it needed to be, and they just can't quite get it there. So I don't know. So
That's because
but she's a trooper. She's over here modding one-handed.
Yeah, the wrist is very hard because there's multiple bones. Yeah.
Yep. And that's the problem. There's like 3 different fractures, and the one bone like right up in here was like displaced, and it looked all deformed. They had to like stretch it out and pop it back. You could hear it click, like it clicked back into place.
Yes,
yeah.
Very hard
So
to
there
line
was
it back up.
Yeah.
Well,
So
Jesse, we're
unfortunately,
thinking
it was
about
2 strong doctors working on her. So because
right.
it takes so much power to be able to do that kind of thing.
The pressure, yes.
But no, we're very fortunate to live very close to a level 1 trauma hospital.
That's good.
So I mean, their orthopedics department is just top notch. So if you're going to do anything like that, we're fortunate that we live where we do, I guess you would say.
Yes. Well, we're thinking about you, Essie. Hope it feels
better. Yeah, that's horrible, and I don't even know why she's here trying to mod on the side. Like I would just go pass out.
Yeah,
she's wide awake and raring to go. So okay, she knows her limitations.
Did they wrap it at least? Did they wrap it, Robin?
Oh yeah, it's splinted. It's splinted. They did really, they did a tremendous job. They absolutely did. And the reason they splinted it was because they don't know what the surgeon's going to do.
Right.
And so taking off a cast would, of course, cause even more pain than just taking off the splint and everything.
Plus
so
they can't if it's not set right, they can't put a cast on it because then it'll heal wrong. You'll have more problems. So yeah.
Exactly. So that's why she has to wait. And like I said, tomorrow's Thursday already, unless they rush her in. I don't know, depending on all the films and everything, when the orthopedic surgeon looks at it, maybe they're going to be like, no, I want her to come in now, but whatever. So
well, like Amanda said, really if they had given her the good drugs, she would be out cold because she'd be sleeping, and it'd probably be better for her.
Right.
So I'm a little irritated they didn't give her real drugs.
Yeah. We're probably going to end up calling the doctor tomorrow. But the thing is, I think they also wanted to see what kind of pain, because they said if it's absolutely excruciating, we need to call them, because that means there's more going on in there
else wrong
than right. So I think that was another reason they did not give her pain meds. Like she can take Tylenol, ibuprofen, that kind of thing, but I don't think they gave her the strong stuff to see.
There's nerves.
Yes, because they were very concerned, like with the tips of her fingers and all that. So but
no, that sucks.
She's a trooper, though. I'll tell you what, because I probably would have punched somebody.
Yeah, not with that hand, though.
No, with the opposite one.
No,
but I'm saying, like, her pain threshold is just tremendous. My pain threshold just isn't there. But
absolutely,
she comes from good stock, so that's all I know.
Well, hopefully she gets some real medication, some pain medication soon. I can maybe somewhat understand if they want to see what, they don't want the pain to be masked when they're trying to discover how bad it is. But still, that sucks because first thing to do is get the pain go away and then deal with the problem. But anyways.
Yeah.
So let's bring up, by the way, I turned my camera off for a second and I forgot to mute my microphone. My wife was nice enough to bring medicine in. She heard me saying on air that I was going to need some medicine. And so she brought me a shit ton of medicine and I put my camera off and left the microphone on. So you may have heard that little discussion going on in the background.
No, probably not, because I was running my mouth. So
good.
Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you.
So thank you, Rhonda, for coming in and taking care of me. That helps.
She's a good woman, that one.
Right?
Yes.
All right, let's bring up 1-1 and get this sucker kicked off.
Van.
How you doing?
Van. How are you? Today?
Hello. Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
What's going on?
How is everyone?
Good.
All right.
Not too much.
Hanging in there. Did you bring your eyelashes?
I did.
All right.
Eyelashes.
And my heels, and my garter belt, and everything in between.
Do we need to have a talk afterwards, or what?
Yeah, we do. I was going to ask you about that.
Okay.
That's an inside joke from Sunday night.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, how about that? How was training? Did you do any training today, or was today not a training day?
Oh, today was training.
You did have a training today. You did have training.
Oh, yes, I did. It was
your favorite topic.
Full day of Terry stops. Everything and anything to do with searching bags, searching cars, stopping people, all kinds of stuff. So
right up your alley.
Fun.
Yes.
All right. Well,
good stuff.
I'm glad that you are getting properly trained, although I think you probably were properly trained, but you're getting more training, and you can never get enough training, I suppose. By the way, I correct me if I'm wrong, but like as court cases happen, right? I'm sure they have to reevaluate and say, hey, look, this kind of stuff's not holding up in courts. We can't do this. We got to do this. Like, are you constantly evaluating how courts are interpreting the law and how you have to adjust to that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the whole idea of Terry stuff, I mean, that stuff is, people constantly try to fight it, and there's a lot of minutia stuff that has to do with stop and frisk. So Terry stops, again, for those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, refers to Terry versus Ohio Supreme Court case, which is also known as stop, question, and possible frisk. It's what allows police officers across the country to pretty much stop someone that they have reason to believe that someone has in the past, is currently or is about to commit a penal law misdemeanor or a felony. So
they go penal what?
Whoa.
If it's a penal law, it's a little tiny law. It's not like
So
Here we go again.
Going back, to the Terry stop in particular. I mean, not to go a whole long-winded thing, but why it's such a big deal? It's because the police are not at probable cause. So before the Supreme Court ruled on the Terry versus Ohio stop, and it was in the 70s, and just basically in a nutshell, it was an officer who had 20 years of experience, and what it came down to is he basically was across the street and he was watching two individuals that were displaying behavior indicative of casing a location to commit some kind of burglary, like to break in. Well, before they had this ruling of Terry versus Ohio, like I just said, you had to be a probable cause. So if the police saw you doing behavior that would, due to your experience, which you are pretty sure that these guys are displaying behavior that shows that they're trying to commit some kind of crime, there was nothing in place to do to do anything there. So these guys were stopped and they wound up being arrested, and there was a firearm involved, and it went all the way to the Supreme Court because the lawyer was like, hey, these cops weren't a probable cause. There was no crime committed. You had there was no probable cause. You had you had nothing, no reason to put them in cuffs, and therefore the gun is no good, and this whole arrest is no good. And the Supreme Court came back and said, listen. Wait a minute.
Listen, Linda.
And this is what the Supreme Court does. So, although the lawyer was correct at that time, they were right. Police did not have the authority at that time to stop these individuals. However, again, this is why it's a monumental case. They made the decision, which is now the law of the land, that the police due to certain circumstances, are allowed to stop you, and you are not free to leave. But there are certain qualifications and certain things that have to be in place to be a deterrent stop. It's not just the police can just stop you because they want to stop you. So, just the main two things is you have to have a like a caller, or either, obviously, if you have someone in front of you that is saying like, oh, that guy over there that ran or whatever, that is, the person's in front of you, so they're identifiable. If it's a caller calling from 911, if they give their official name and all that, then they're identifiable. So if you have an identifiable civilian, or complainant or witness, and you have a valid, thorough description. So what I mean by thorough description, it can't be someone that comes to you and says, a male black, 5'11", just stole my wallet. That's not a descriptive. If male black, around 5'11", wearing a red jacket, blue jeans, black sneakers, that is a description. If it's a thorough description and you have an identifiable person giving you the info, that is enough. They basically, the nickname for that, they called it the 2-prong test. If it passes the 2-prong test in that sense, you are allowed to. And then with the exception of that, if there is no identifiable person, so it's just you by yourself, and this is where cops, so you have to know the legal law, and this is what makes people better and more thorough at doing law enforcement, is if you know the law to back you. So if you have someone in front of you and there's no complainant or witness, it's just you're just you by yourself, and you have reason to believe that someone has a firearm, like on their right side, you have to explicitly be able to explain, like, you saw you saw like what looks like a firearm on their side. And then if you do stop them and do the frisk, you're only allowed to check that one spot. So this is where a lot of cops get themselves in trouble. It's not a full frisk. They can only check that one little spot. However, if it did come from a 911 call, or it did come from a complainant witness that's like in front of you and said, oh, that guy 2 blocks away, blah, 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 whatever. If it's a violent crime and it's a identifiable person and it's a full description, you can do a full frisk. So you have to know these little nuances.
Yeah.
But you would have loved it because we had a whole section just on bag check, just on when you're allowed to check a bag.
Well, yeah, like what somebody in our chat said,
Luigi.
Like, you probably should have taught the class.
Yeah, I probably
absolutely.
Yeah.
By the way, real quick, I want to let people know I just figured out how to gift memberships, right? And so I've been rolling some memberships, and then Cat's Mojo is like, I never get a membership, so like I rolled like a couple more, and then somebody rolled 5. Cat's Mojo can't get a fucking membership to save her life. I don't know what the deal is. Like, it's a lotto system. We have no control over it. But congratulations to the people who did get memberships. I hope you enjoyed getting. There's a lot of content on our side for free. Or not for free, for membership, for the paywall. There's a lot of extra stuff. And by the way, real quick, I want you to finish your monologue. And I just wanted to interrupt you because I was rolling so many. The reason why I have memberships is there's some stuff that isn't going to hit well on the main channel, and so we keep it because a low audience will kill the channel. So I've got some videos that I specifically keep because I know they're not going to be big heavy hitters, but I think that they're good stuff. And so for those who like extra content, it'll be there. 20 gift memberships. Holy shit.
Moto Man, thank you. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm sorry. I am what I am. Daisy Duke, Nelly B, Jasper the Jester, Rhode Island Housewife, Capelli, New Girl 2022, Templeton, Periwinkle, Twizzlestick, Twiz, Lori Davis, Keitha, Emilio Cruz, True Treasure, Liza Oldhams. Holy snake. Hold on here.
A lot of people got some memberships.
Keitha, yes, Lori Davis, Linda, listen, Linda, I just said that.
Listen, Linda.
American Numismatic Treasures, Stephanie Ulrich, Lila B, 63, Angel Eyes, Janice Melnick, New Girl 2022, Ikapelli, Jasper the Jester, Nelly B. I think I got them all now. Thank you so much, by the way, Moto Man. That's amazing, bro. And God bless. Hey. Welcome all the new meatballs to the sauce. Holy shit. Thank you, sir.
It's a banger night for memberships. So all right, you got a monologue. You got a monologue.
Sorry about that.
Anyway, yeah. So just to finish off there. So that stuff it's actually important for you guys to know too. Hopefully none of you have to ever deal with being stopped or being arrested or any of that stuff, but it's important for you to know, we've mentioned it a few times. Lee has brought up a few things a few times as well. You should know what your rights are. And just because the police, so using myself as an example, yes, I'm a captain, but I still have the same police, my powers don't change. It's just within my department, my rank. If I go to speak with you or talk with you, I'm allowed to come over to you and, ask you basic questions, your name and everything. But if I'm not at a Terry stop, it's like in New York, we have 4 levels. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Level 4 is probable cause. So you're just going to be under arrest. So if you're not at level 3, which is a Terry stop. So if you're at level 1 or level 2, you're free to leave. So you ask, like, what the hell? Like, how the hell does that help me? Well, if you're standing somewhere with your friends or whatever, and the police come over to you, and you're like, I don't want to talk to the cops, or I want to get the hell out of here. Just say that. So when the cops come to talk to you, say, am I free to leave? You actually say that. Say that immediately. If they tell you right there, if they say, no, you're not free to leave. Okay. Now, by them saying, no, you're not free to leave, they're putting you at a level 3 stop. So they better be able to explain why they have you at a level that they don't necessarily have to tell you. But if something's going to come further and they're going to wind up like making an arrest or whatever, they're going to have to explain why you're at a level 3. What is it that happened? Or they can't just, I know it's kind of like intimidating, like, oh my, what? So should I run? I'm not telling you to, there are things. So if you're at a level 2 and you run away, that would make make you go to a level 3. But if you're at a level 1, which they call right, so level 1 for us is called right of inquiry, and level 2 is it's like just a little higher. It's not enough to do a forcible stop, but like at level 1, just basic questions. They can't even ask you, oh, is it okay? Can I look in your pocket? Can I? Do you give me approval to search you? They can't even do that at a level 1. So your main thing that you can say is to ask right away, am I free to leave? And you can walk away. And if they stop you, you're forcing them. Now you're at level 3, and they better be able to explain how they got there. So just giving you info. And if you get brought in for questioning, I know Lee has covered this. He knows enough about the law too. Do not answer any questions. Ask for a lawyer right away. It doesn't matter, even if they say like, you know, oh, but you're not under arrest. Let me tell you, there are many times. So the trick that they use all the time. Oh, you're not even a person of interest. You know, you're just a witness and whatever. If you have any inkling that that there's weird questions and whatever, plead the fifth, say you want a lawyer. That's it. And say nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you taught a class in Terry stops today and in your rights. And by the way, I will add this for my own personal thing. This is my own personal thing. If you tell an officer, for example, that, you'd prefer not to answer questions or ask if I'm free to go, and they tell you that you're not, or whatever, I would recommend comply, but then you can take it up with superiors later. Like, do what's in the moment needs to be done. If you think that your rights were violated, you can take that up later, kind of thing. But don't be a dick on the scene. That probably doesn't go well for you. So, if you believe that your rights are being violated, still comply in a moment and just document that I didn't give consent to this, I didn't agree to this, and so I don't think it's right. But but you also have a gun, and I have to do what you say.
Yeah. So, and yeah. I'll just say, I mean, I know that obviously, like on this show, with the cases we covered, everything, I know everything is like compared to Hitler and this guy and that guy, and everyone thinks, that no one's going to believe. Remember, all these things are usually on body camera now. And you would be surprised. There's actually many, many things that get thrown out that people don't realize. There are guns and stuff that get, I mean, it's still great getting the gun off the street, because getting the gun off the street means it can't be used to kill another cop or kill another innocent person. But it would be nice to get it to stick, to have someone actually deal with the consequences of having that illegal gun or whatever it is. But many times procedure and stuff is not used correctly, and the stuff gets thrown out all the time.
I love this question on the screen. I could take a stab at it, but why don't you take it? Is it true that you don't have to let the police inside your residence? You do
not have to let them in.
Without a warrant.
If they have to show you a warrant. Now, we do have stuff that's called exigent circumstances. Mm-hmm. And they will go by. So like, let's say Dago decides to be a wise guy. He would never do anything like this, but he says that,
forget about it.
He says that, I have someone handcuffed in my basement, and
right,
and they're in need of help and all this weird stuff, whatever. Now, they are not going to need a warrant for that. They're going to push in. They're going to come in and be like, because Dago he's the one giving them the info. So it's this so stuff like that. So another quick example. I know we're going through all this stuff.
You're not going to need a monologue.
Ladies and gentlemen, Law Enforcement 101 was 1-1
tonight. We get
forget about it.
Forget it.
So we get calls all the time of we call AIDEDs. It's wellness checks. So Dago knows this stuff very well. So we get so what do I mean by wellness checks? So it could be, let's say, some guy, some male, whatever, I don't know, 75 years old. He lives by himself in a house, and it could be let's say the guy's, his son is in Florida, and he calls 911 and he says something's wrong. I haven't heard from my father, and I know he's supposed to take medicine. I haven't heard from him. He may call 911 and say, something's wrong. My father's not answering the call. Blah, blah, I need you to go check. We go to the house and everything's locked, and we can't see. We can't. We're trying to. Is there anything that shows that he's home or not? Well, the main point is where we're trying to preserve life, and we're acting in good faith of trying to possibly save someone's life. So, uh, we obviously, let's say he's in some kind of medical urgency and he can't get to the door, but we don't know that. We actually can go in. We can break down the door and we can go in and search, because in that case, like I said, the point is that we're trying to save someone's life, the info that we have. We're not going in there trying to search for evidence or whatever. It's so there are times that
we can do that
don't
too.
need a warrant, but if you're home, if you're just there and the police come to the door and like, "Oh, can I come inside?" No, you could say, "No, I don't want you to come inside," and they cannot come in unless they have a warrant. Absolutely, you can refuse.
By the way, Robin keeps freezing like on a regular basis. Robin keeps freezing in different facial movements. Either that or she's super still. Maybe that
I'm
time
here.
she was super.
I don't know what
that time you might have actually been super still because you just shook your head. And I'm like, holy shit, she was just.
That was a good one.
All right. I got a quick.
StreamYard's being stupid tonight, apparently.
I got a quicker monologue than last night. I know my kids, my wife is probably like, "What the fuck? Will you shut up already?"
You're 37 minutes into the show when you're going to start your monologue. All right,
I know. All right,
we got to put the quick questions aside for a minute.
Do
a monologue real quick.
All right, is it good to be alive in a den on
Always.
a Wednesday night? All right, Juliana, Jackson, my beautiful wife, love you guys. There's something we say on this show, and it's something we never forget. Behind every case, behind every headline, behind every theory, document, transcript, and courtroom argument, there are victims, real people, lives that were cut short, families whose world stopped spinning on the day they wish never existed. Sometimes in true crime, in debates about evidence, in arguments about suspects, in the search for truth, people forget that. But we don't. Because the reason we question, the reason we analyze, the reason we challenge narratives is because the victims deserve the truth. They deserve justice that is real, justice that is accurate, justice that finds the right person, not just a person. Because when the wrong story is told or the wrong person is blamed, the real truth stays buried and the victims are failed all over again. Tonight, we remember Abigail Williams, Liberty German, two young girls whose lives were stolen on a quiet trail in Delphi. We remember Kevin Mullins, whose death shook an entire community in Kentucky. We remember Charlie Kirk, a life taken in violence that should never have happened. We remember Noah Presgrove, a teenager whose final hours remained surrounded by questions, a young life found on a lonely stretch of Oklahoma highway, a family still searching for answers. And we remember the four young students in Moscow, Idaho, Kaylee Gonzalez, Madison Mogan, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin. People who had futures, dreams, families, lives that should have stretched decades longer. And that's why this show exists. Not for spectacle, not for internet drama, but because the truth matters. Because no one deserves to die like that. And when someone does, the truth of what happened must come out. The real story, the real evidence, the real killer. Because justice isn't just about convictions. Justice is about truth. And truth is the only thing that honors the victims. This is Devil's Advocates, where we ask the uncomfortable questions, not to disrespect the victims, but because they deserve the answers. And with that, live from New York, it's Wednesday night.
All righty. Well, now, if your family stayed up long enough, thank you for coming. That was the monologue. We're out.
Thank you, Meg, for the super chat. 1-1 just a rest. They go. We are okay with it, Warren or not. This is what my crew does to me repeatedly. They love me so much, you can tell. Thank you, Meg. I love you. Yeah, we can do that thing that one was talking about too. If we get called for a welfare check, we have so many knocks we can do. If it's because we believe that somebody could be down per se, we're allowed to break in the door too at some point in time. Especially, we've done it before when people are like, I can't get to the door. Boom, there goes the door. So But typically, if it's though, I will say this though, and don't misunderstand it. If it's somebody that may be trying to hurt themselves, so on and so forth, we have to wait for these guys to get here first because you don't know what they're doing in there. So, just wanted to throw that into Law Enforcement 101 with 1-1.
Meg Star's got the jokes tonight, I see.
Oh, Meg's always got jokes going. Always. Yes, Wednesday. It's Wednesday. You're really rolling tonight, Meg. Jesus. Welcome, by the way, again, real quick, if I didn't get to say it, to the 20 new meatballs just jumped into sauce with us tonight. Again, thank you, Moto. That was truly and honestly amazing, sir. Thank you. So, Wednesday Fun's Day.
I was sitting there thinking, I'm doing this on the fly, but I was sitting there thinking, and it's not a great day because I'm not feeling great, but I was sitting there playing with the idea because now that I figured out how to give out some gift memberships and more people have become members, I thought I see this option in the same place where it was to give memberships, where I could click a button that says switch to members only live. And I don't know exactly how it works because it apparently schedules it for like 5 minutes after your live ends. So I'm playing with the idea sometime of like after our show ends, maybe going members only for a little extra, like, hey, if your question didn't get answered, you can come over to the members only. I haven't done it before. Thinking about doing it because I saw that option.
Yeah,
I was thinking about playing about it tonight, but I'm like, do I feel well enough to do it tonight or not? I kind of want to hit the button. I want to see how the new toy works. But I don't know.
It just flips it over to make it
does it end your public live and then start a brand new live for the members only? How does it work?
It just kind of like splits it and then it's automatically just members only from what I've seen. I've never used it, but I've seen it used.
See, I kind of want to see how it works. But anyways, but maybe we should do it on the night when we start an hour earlier so people have a chance to be there because that's going to be really late. Fuck it, I'll just try it. What if I just try it?
Whatever you
try it live. Try it live.
Do it live. All right. Wait a minute. I'm afraid if I say it starts in 5 minutes, it'll literally kill this stream right now and then go in 5 minutes. Maybe I should
got another Bigfoot sighting.
Everybody gets to hear one's monologue and everything goes membership.
I think I'll wait. I'll wait to hit the go to a members only live until we're actually done with the show. How about that?
By the way, for those of you that were here earlier at my show, which I see a lot of you, there's another Bigfoot sighting number 8 has now happened. So
holy crap, what's going on there?
Oh wow,
dude, I don't know because we haven't had them around here since like the 70s, and it's going in a fucking path, literally northeast. It's heading, it's walking southeast, whatever it is. But
well, if we start seeing them, we're not too far from you, Dago. So
it's literally like in my back, the woods behind my house,
I know,
from where they last saw it, and I'm like,
yeah, I mean,
I seen that map, they threw it up and went, okay. Make sure my gun's loaded, this and that. I think it's
I need to see this map.
By the way, I threw an invite. This would be a great night with a low panel for those to join us online if somebody wants to come join us online. So please come up. We'll post that again. Earlier, somebody said JJ from Share the Deep was in the chat, and if so, I don't know why he doesn't just come on up. But anyways, maybe he's got too much going on where he can't make that kind of commitment. And I get it. Once you get on screen, then you never get off the screen. So maybe that's that too. But I want to post it again, the links that you can come up on stage. I started, by the way, speaking of JJ from State of the Deep, he had recommended this book, Chaos, about the Charles Manson murders and the CIA in the 1960s. I started to do a book review series for members only. Now, again, we've given out a lot of memberships. Well, not a lot. Well, yeah, I guess we did give out a lot of memberships tonight. But anyways, I started to do members only. I actually felt like I revealed too much about my personal life on chapter 1 because I tend to, when I do book reviews, I tell people all kinds of details that they fucking don't need to know about me. So I like opened up my entire personal life about, hey, by the way, I had a thing for the 60s and I got obsessed with Charlie Manson and, and said a lot of weird stuff. But anyways, so that's out there in the ether. If you haven't checked it out, I am starting the book review of Chaos for the members only. And there's always, they're very low viewed, which is probably good. Which is probably good. But anyways, have either one of you guys read that book, by the way, Chaos?
No.
I haven't, but Essie has, and she absolutely loves it. She read that book, I don't know, a couple different times, I think, and she just is thrilled that you are doing this book series. So
Yeah, it's where they're starting out, what they're hinting at. I think I know where they're going, and it's anyways, it's an interesting thing. I don't want to get too heavy into it because Charles Manson is not a story that we cover on the case, but I did relate a lot of it, to be fair, to Idaho 4, because it was a horrific murder scene, right, with a bunch of people slaughtered, and the question about what actually happened and who did what and what order it got in, and all the people arguing about the forensics data and what it means. It has a lot of similarities to Idaho 4. So I did kind of like say, look, there's a lot of parallels between what true crimers did on that case versus what we're doing in Idaho 4. So yeah, there is parallels, and Bugliosi is compromised. Yeah, I don't know if I pronounce it. Is it Bugliosi or Bugliosi? I think I say Bugliosi. I love it, but
Bugliosi. Forget about it. Hey,
forget about it.
Mafangu.
And Lex Green read it twice. Well, good. I'm literally doing it on the fly. I have no idea where the book's going, and I'm a wordy bastard. So I opened up a lot of my private life on chapter 1, because there was a lot of shit in there that probably should have been. My wife's going to be like, "What the fuck did you tell everybody?" But yeah, I tend to open up I open up a lot of stuff when I get on those members only things. So, all right. What else do we got? I was going to talk.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say Dago had some interesting stuff on his show earlier. I don't know if he wanted to mention any of it.
The one thing that caught my attention big time was that.
Which one? You had two big things. You had one with one was the video where, like, on the side, video, the guy, he's kind of like off camera. It was someone, a cop doing like trying to interview people. The knock around thing, and someone like off camera, we can't see who it is, says like, "Oh, I saw them getting in a car with guns." Which is it's
like the
weird.
Corner apartment when you walk up in front of the 1122 house and you're heading up Queen Road. When you first come to the Queen Road apartments, the first apartment on the right on that corner, I think it was Officer House, was doing a knock and talk. He knocked on the door. Somebody walked up to him and said, "I don't think they're home. I saw them getting into a car earlier with firearms, and we were talking about maybe coming and finding you guys to let you know because we thought it was a little strange. It was a couple hours ago." That was at 3:15 in the afternoon, which would have made it around 1. And he didn't mention anything about hunting, is what we pointed out. Like, there was no camo things talked about, nothing like that. They were getting in cars, and then the guy says, "I don't know, maybe they were trying to protect themselves." Well, okay. So the cop says, "Well, that's not too odd for Idaho." What? Like, that's not the way you respond to that.
And they were laughing too. They were like giggling about it.
Kind of laughing.
That was like weird.
Typical
and
Idaho response.
That document thing that you covered,
that's the one
that was huge. That was big. That's a big thing
about that, Lee.
Yeah.
What's that?
I told you about that earlier.
Yeah.
I can show you what I was talking about, and I actually want you to read this, and I want your opinion on it. I just want to hear what you think after you read what I'm going to pull up here. So give me a second.
I got some reading I want to do as well. So this is a reading night, which is funny because I've done a ton of reading today because I did I did a bunch of the chapter, but I'm a wordy bastard. That's correct. I am a wordy bastard.
You wordy bastard.
Yeah. Somebody. I Third Apache said they downloaded the audiobook today, and I'm like, well, you almost don't need the audiobook because I read so much of chapter 1. By the way, I read so much of it. I'm probably bordering on ripping off the fucking book, but I do offer plenty of wordy bastard comments in between paragraphs.
We should put that as your tagline to your book reviews.
I'm a wordy bastard.
Book review by the wordy bastard.
That's too funny to me.
What do you got? Did you have put something on screen already? Or
I'm trying to pull it up right now. I'm sorry.
No worries.
I wasn't prepared to pull it up, but I have it now. I'm just trying to get the timestamp on it.
Word up.
Word up.
That's the word up.
When you got the feeling, man, got out of the way.
Do you dance? Do you dance? Do you dance? What?
I hated that song because of his voice. I couldn't
know.
do it.
And now we're doing it.
Right, of course.
Half the audience is like, what the hell just happened with
what is wrong with
like,
these people? No drugs, I promise you. This is natural.
This
Absolutely
is just how we
natural.
are.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So we're gonna go
got
from
it?
here.
All right. I need to see something backstage to put on screen.
Yeah, I just was trying to get the timestamp. Okay, there. And
word out. I'm gonna have that song in my head.
I know.
All right, you got it, sir. Now,
yeah, let's remove
what we're
this.
gonna do is we're gonna watch this interview between Brian Enton and Propaganda Man, as I call him now.
Yeah, Santa.
I wrote a song about him. You gotta hear
Bad
it.
Santa.
So,
it's Twilight Zone.
You need to listen to this.
Twilight Zone.
And then right after this, we're gonna go and read a document right after this back. So let me know. Make sure you can hear it too.
I see Enton's got cocksucker's cramp.
Oh,
we need a song called that.
Did I say that out loud? Did I say that out loud? Shit.
Wow.
In all of this,
I have not heard that there's any.
to yourself. Right? Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, could drugs be involved in all of this?
I have not heard that there's any suspicion that drugs played a role in the killings.
So not like a drug deal gone bad or something like that.
I am not.
okay. So we hear this now. Pay attention to this document thing. Watch this.
Not aware of anything like that. No.
The Moscow City Police
saw
Department posted this message to their Facebook page on November 30th, 2022. Quote, regarding the interview with Latah County Prosecutor Bill Thompson, we feel his responses were messaged to support the implication that new information had been released, specifically generalized statements regarding the potential of targeted victims and the involvement of drugs were redefined into an affirmative answer. End quote. An affirmative answer is a response that indicates agreement, confirmation, or says yes to a question.
Okay. So you just heard the man say, no, I have not heard anything that has to do with drugs, and I don't believe that it does, so on and so forth, blah, 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 blah. And then you get down here to this bottom part, and it says, regarding the potential of targeted victims and the involvement of drugs were redefined into an affirmative answer. To me, that says, yep, there were drugs involved.
Yeah, that's what it does sound like. I was trying. It's funny when I read this, I was trying to break it down. Like, what's he actually saying there? What are they actually saying there?
They redefined the answer, and MPD is saying yes, there was drugs involved.
Mm-hmm.
So, in turn, to me, if that's what this is actually saying, that's kind of huge, folks. Okay,
yeah,
because that tells us there's a motive at this point, and the motive was drug related.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which would explain why it was a targeted attack and all those other things as well.
Bingo. And it was targeted because of the drugs. So I'm just saying, folks, it was something that definitely got our attention.
Yeah. I want to show you something. Do you remember we showed Asgut Industries and that nice 3D image that she wrote?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So she was ripping on people in comments, which I might show, about where the hell did you get the idea that Kaylee's blood was on the second floor, that she was killed on the second floor? You guys are morons. That's not what Dylan said. Let me correct you on this, like, okay. But I want to, how is it okay for that? And then I'm going to show you, let me see if I can put this on screen.
She commented that?
Oh, she's something else, buddy. Yeah.
Wow.
Got me pissed off at her, even though I was
look at this.
Yeah.
What this is from
documents?
This is from Asgut. This is from Asgut on what happened in Maddie's room. Listen to listen to her comment. Listen. All right. I was asked what I think that Kohberger took into the home with him, and here's what I think. A serial killer is most likely to record his actions. They either take things as trophies, or, like in other cases, they take photos with a Polaroid camera. In today's world, they could use a GoPro attached to a body cam. And Dylan mentions when seeing him, he had something out in front of him, kind of like holding something with both hands close to his stomach, an object. This could have been a knife and something else, because you cannot carry a single knife in this matter. We know nothing was taken from the home, so it's not a stretch to theorize that this was something that Kohberger possessed when entering. This is one of those things that I opine on. There is no evidence other than the past behaviors of psychopaths. It's to reason that he wanted something of his achievement. What else could it have been? So knowing his memories would fade, I think he planned to capture it as a trophy. What do you think? So she can pull that shit out of her ass. Oh, wow. I bet you Kohberger's a psychopath and he took a camera in there and photographed the whole thing. That's the level of integrity she's got. And yet then she'll tell you later on, you guys were morons. By the way, somebody said, what about the idea that Kohberger might be feeling post-conviction relief? She's like, you're an idiot. That's not going to happen. I don't know what channels you're watching, but you're apparently watching the wrong channels, because that's not going to happen. So she can pull out of her ass. He probably took a GoPro camera and filmed the whole murder thing. That's okay for her to just pull that out of her ass. But the idea that anybody might suggest that post-conviction release coming, we're a bunch of idiots and you don't know what channel you're watching, but you guys are morons.
This chick is a moron.
Yes, yes. So how do we explain the blood, Kaylee's blood on the beer pong table? And no one on this channel, as far as I heard, I mean, people have different theories. No one said that we never said that Kaylee was killed on the second floor.
Well, I'm glad you asked. This person says, according to the physical evidence that was released, Kaylee was first attacked in the living room, not Xana. And her response, what physical evidence that Kaylee was attacked in the living room? Please explain.
How dumb are you?
No negativity is being meant to you. I'm just explaining. I have seen many ideas and opinions on this subject that Kaylee was up in the living room. If that's true, how does Kaylee end up in the bed? Carried up there while the dog's barking? And Dylan's up? Xana's up also in the room just 20 feet away. Then to put Kaylee in Maddie's room while asking Maddie to hold on and says, I get to you in a minute. This is an idea that does not work with the evidence, and to me is not even possible. I will hopefully give a good explanation of all this in my next video, including Dylan's account of hearing Kaylee. So
great.
She's going to use Dylan
I love
that.
I actually love it. I love this. I love her reasoning there. Thank you. You know why? Because your reasoning there, you just said absolutely that it's far, a far stretch to believe that BK would have been able to do all that and then carry her and do all that. Exactly. That's exactly the point, because we don't believe that one person was involved. And where do we get the blood from Kaylee? Well, read the documents. Read them. It's in there.
I'm having a fog light flashback.
Yeah. And so, yeah, then just one more. I wasn't going to show it, but I'm going to go ahead and show this one. Here's another quote that I was going to show. Someone says, who gave you all this info? It's obvious that you were given redacted photos that weren't. By the way, that's the thing. So people say that she had photos that other people haven't seen. So how did she get unredacted photos that other people didn't see? That's another question. But she says, you do a good job, but it's too bad you aren't given true facts. They lied in the Dateline episode, and why would they tell the truth now? Funny, this is being posted now that BK is about to get post-conviction relief. She replies, post-conviction relief? I think you watched the wrong channels, and I say that respectfully. The issue of Kaylee's blood will be detailed in my next video. So we're all idiots again.
I can't wait to see that.
Moron.
I can't wait to see how she explains Kaylee's blood.
Yeah, is she going to use her graphic artist skills to explain this? Because that's the only credentials that I know that she has.
What's the name of her channel again?
Asgut Industries.
Asgut Industries.
Yeah.
Okay.
As AZGETT, I think it is.
I think it's one T. Is it two T's or one T?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. It's one T, I think. I'm trying to find it on screen for you. Here it is. Yeah, I'm going to put it on screen again for you. Right at the top. See what happened in Maddie's room?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Asgut.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And you can have your.
And by the way,
you can have your theories. That's fine. But if you're going to attack, other people and be like, oh, who are you listening to and whatever, you got to go. Yeah, you have to go by the facts that are released.
To be fair,
Right.
she might be onto something more than we, because she's fucking crushing us in her numbers. She's got 49,000 subscribers. We're tiny, so a lot more people believe what she has to say than what we have to say. To be fair, so
because she's putting out sensationalist stuff,
exactly,
great.
and she's not doing it in a responsible manner.
No, because she's telling people things.
She's just not.
So let's go. So we'll have Amanda. We'll have Amanda and Molly make a bunch of clowns go in and do.
I mean, that's what she's doing. She's putting things that she's assuming into a factual basis,
right,
and explaining it that way, making it sound that I'm so irritated. I can't even talk right. I'm sorry.
She's putting out things that are untrue. They're untrue. And I have no problem saying that. If you don't want me to, just let me know, Lee. But she's putting out things that are untrue, and it's irresponsible. Yes. And if she wants to take that up with me personally, give her my email. I don't care, because I would never come on our show and put out a video depicting this kind of stuff, because it's not true.
Well, thank you, Robin. If you're going to put stuff like this out, just as much as we're told to do what we do when we do it, right, show the proof of why you know this. That's all I'm asking you.
Right.
How do you know that this person kneeled on the bed? Show me. How do you know that this happened here? Show me. How do you know?
She's got a really pretty video about it. She's got a really pretty video.
That she does. She does.
Her blue blood.
Also,
yeah. Okay.
Pavarotti also did a review of this video, and
good.
What did he say?
Well, he didn't crush her, but he brought out a lot of some of the inconsistencies and stuff. So first off, she gets very technical about finding, the figuring out the direction of the blood,
points of origin,
and whatever. But you need, he said you need 3 points, and a lot of the stuff she only has 2 points. It's 3-dimensional. So that was one thing. The second thing, when she makes the video, I guess the supposed perp that she's claiming is BK. He's like a giant on the bed, like his knee is like at the top of the mattress. Right. It's like Robin said. I mean, I don't know. I guess she put work into making this video and everything, but it's some of it.
It is a pretty video, but
and watching how the perp probably kneeled on the mattress at this point and that point, like certain things might be
interesting.
There might be some points, but putting out facts, like I know Kaylee was killed in the room, and that the attack happened here, and all that.
The way she says it. This is what Brian did,
right?
Unless you helped Brian do this, how do you know that?
Yeah. Well, and again, it keep in mind, this is the same person who just said, I personally believe because he's a psychopath, he would have taken a Polaroid camera or a GoPro in there. And so I'm pretty sure that's what Dylan saw that he was holding, but that's just my personal opinion. And I'm like, well, the only thing that was good, that was good about everything she just said was, that's my opinion. And at least she stated it as an opinion.
Finally.
Because even that in itself, how that's a debatable, a heavy debatable topic right there. Why are we calling BK a psychopath? What makes him a psychopath?
And I'm wondering what she thinks BK did with the footage. I mean, he filmed this for a trophy. They've cleaned out his house. They cleaned out his parents' house. They cleaned out his car. So where's the fucking video? Like,
right.
Well, I know. It's in evidence. They just didn't show it because it didn't go to trial, but they have it. There's probably a video.
It got burned up in the fire.
It's in Mexico.
Maybe it's spoiled when the fridge went bad. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, sorry.
Or it's in Mexico. He sold it.
Ron. I wonder if her and the other idiot are dating.
Anyways, I don't even know how to follow any of this up. What's next on the agenda? Let's see. Oh, I was gonna play.
I hate this case.
I hate this case. I don't know.
You were gonna play something else. You said.
I was, but I don't, because again, I was going to talk about,
I love that comment.
I was, but well, maybe not.
Yeah. And what sucks is I had seen, so here's the thing. A couple nights ago, when I had the idea for doing a special talking about the victims in particular, I had found a video that I can't find now. And it was a video, it was a montage somebody put together of Xana Kernodle and Ethan Chapin just kind of clowning around. And Ethan was in a hot dog uniform and dancing in the kitchen. And they had all this footage. And I was like, that's cool. So I went to go look for it again, saying, let's show some of these clips. So I've got a clip of Xana outside of the 1122 King Road residence, kind of making a speech about why her major is what that is and what she wants to do with her life. And I got a similar one of Kaylee. I was trying to find the one with Ethan in there. By the way, I can't find shit of Ethan. Like, is there video? Like, if you guys, so here's the thing. That's why I wanted to show some just clips of them being them, to kind of talk about them being them, to just mix it up a little bit. But for the life of me, I couldn't find anything on Ethan. All I could find is his family talking about Ethan. I was like, where the hell are the videos of Ethan just being Ethan? I did find video of Brian Thompson in the United Healthcare shooting situation. I found some other videos, but in retrospect, I don't know if it's worth really playing or not, unless you guys got some Ethan video that we can throw up and kind of play some small clips. But you don't have, is there Ethan videos out there? Where the hell is that?
There's not a lot of them. I've seen a couple.
Probably a few.
Yeah, not a whole lot.
They only wanted to show Ethan when he was like 14 years old. It seems like they didn't want to actually show him at the age that he was, so that people would believe that Brian could take him.
And I think it's good, and I think it's good to look at, because every day we keep talking about these these people are victims. These are real people.
They are.
Yeah, I mean, here's a video. I'll play a little bit about this. This is just Xana being Xana outside of 1122 King Road residence. There's probably some things to talk about. It's not a long clip. It's 1 minute and 9 seconds. Let's see if you guys got audio on this.
Hi, my name is Xana Kernodle. I'm a marketing major here at the University of Idaho. And I'm involved in a couple things down here, including Vandal Solutions. Last year, I did Clues Properties. I was an associate with them. And I basically just worked with Clues Properties and did advertising for them, did sales events, etc. And this year, I'm doing sales. So I'm a sales associate. So basically, I just call people around Moscow, ask them if they're interested in our business, etc. But yeah, I'm a junior here, so it's really exciting. I love it at the University of Idaho, and I'm super excited to be in this marketing class because it's basically my major. And this is actually King Street, where I've lived the past 2 years, and I really like just hanging out with my friends all the time and being super involved in school events and everything else. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me, and I'm really excited to take on this course.
So I thought it was there's interesting things like the shoes hanging from the power line behind her right in front of the house. There's a truck that seems like that truck never seems to leave the front of that house.
No. I was gonna say that's not the truck that went after you, Lee, is it?
That truck never seems to leave. But it was kind of the moment where she kind of smiles as a car goes by and ruins her video and is super loud. The truck goes by. It was just a kind of nice moment of seeing Xana being Xana kind of thing. There was another montage, like I said, that had Ethan in it that I thought was kind of cool. I've got another clip, if you guys don't mind playing, of Kaylee. It's more popularly watched. You probably have all seen it. But I'll put that on screen.
Did you find there is one with Ethan, since you were asking about Ethan, of him singing with Pete? Did you find that one?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
This one's pretty popular. You've seen this of Kaylee, but it's a similar kind of thing. We'll play this. It's not very long as well.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kaylee Gonzalez, and I am a general studies major. I recently switched from elementary education because I was unable to student teach. I'm from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, which is about an hour and a half north of Moscow. And I really enjoy taking my dog on walks, hikes, adventures, really anything and everything I like to do with my dog. I don't have a dream job in mind, but the strengths that I feel could help me achieve a job that I would enjoy are my people and collaboration skills. I work really well with other people. I'm a really good communicator. And on the contrary, I also do work really well independently.
And by the way, we don't need to play the full 3 minutes of the video, but it was just my intention was to go through and play some clips of them just being them, kind of see what they looked like and how they interacted as human beings before the tragedy, to just kind of put it in perspective. But anyways, that was some things. If you guys got any other videos we could share, it'd be kind of cool.
I think Amanda sent some.
Okay.
On our Teams thing.
All right, let me see if I can pull that up.
Probably, I think the first one is something with Ethan.
I think this is a good idea too, because they need to be rehumanized because it's been taken away,
and should be remembered for who they were, not just who they are. Victims, they were people.
That's right.
Beautiful,
their
intelligent young people that they were, who had hopes and dreams of their own and were on their way to a brighter future. And that's why we care so much, because we want justice, true justice for them.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to pull up that video that she sent me. There was an option to go full screen with it, and then it keeps clicking off when I'm trying to get it to go full screen, because I don't want to play with all of our team stuff in the background.
So
give me a minute.
Twins, I don't know. I see a comment, Twins. I don't know.
There's still people, though. Even if that was true, there's still people.
If if all of right. I mean,
why can't I get it to go full screen? It's driving me insane, and I don't want to show it in our Teams chat.
Is it a YouTube?
It is.
Yeah, I did. It's a TikTok.
It's a TikTok.
That might be why.
Can you download it?
I'm looking on it.
Okay.
Let me see. I can download it. Uno momento, por favor. All right. Looks like I can do that.
Right.
Cool.
Okay. You get it?
So this looks, I've got it. So I'm going to put it on screen here. Should have audio. And I haven't really watched this particular one.
Minions! Tonight we steal the moon!
Yeah!
Everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. All the saying I do, kiss you goodnight.
All right. So, good one there. Yeah, he was a very big boy. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We had another clip. Again, another clip that I haven't seen before. So let me get that loaded up here. Looks like another Ethan clip. What's bad or sad?
I just said it is bad. I agree with Rhonda. It's very sad.
Yeah.
All right, let's play this.
There it is. That's what I was talking about.
So yeah, when you watch them being kids, it humanizes them, right? And so they're not just a news story,
right?
Tragic, horrible thing. And so I just wanted to kind of show some of those clips. We didn't get one. Do we have one of
Maddie?
Of Maddie by herself? Does anybody have a video of Maddie to show?
Those are the ones that are hard to find, I think.
Of Maddie
by herself,
yeah.
I think there was one I had.
Looks like I've got one. Like I've got one. Because Amanda is apparently a beast.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
All right, let's see. Let's pull that up. All right, here we go. Oops. Add that to stage. Hopefully I have sound still.
Oh, yeah.
Who is this? What's happening?
So just a little clip there. I think she had another clip she sent me. I don't know who this is. Who's that guy on that picture there?
I think that's Lyndon, Josie's boyfriend, I think. Don't quote me.
Okay, well, I don't know. Did you already see it? Oh, you already have it. It's on screen. Okay.
I'm already hearing voices. voices! SpongeBob, Patrick, do you mind?
Let's continue this conversation in private, Patrick. I think some people are eavesdropping.
It's funny.
So, yeah, just some interesting.
That was Jake Schreiger. I'm sorry, Jake Schreiger.
Okay, yeah.
The hat threw me off.
So, and then I was looking for, there was a clip that I saw of Abby and Libby. Remember Abby Williams and Libby German? Was it Libby German? Did I get their names transposed? Abby Williams and Libby German. Did I get them transposed? Anyways, there was a video of them on the day of the murders or whatever that I was trying to find, and I couldn't find that either. So maybe Amanda, our super sleuth, is all out there digging that shit up because probably she's. Oh, and we've got another. Look at this. She's just full of shit.
Yeah, keep going.
That was gonna be Pete, singing with Ethan. Pete, I can never say his last name. It starts with an E. That was supposedly his real best friend. How do you say his last name? Algorgia or something like that. I can never.
All right, let's watch it. Very cool, Amanda. Thank you for finding all these clips. This is very cool.
Awesome, Amanda.
She's got another clip here that is taking me to a video. Shit, Amanda's on fucking fire. I love that she's got all this stuff. A good thing. She just keeps firing shit at me. If you guys get bored of this, let me know.
No, keep playing. This is great.
Great.
Keep playing them. It's like a memorial tribute thing. This is great.
Very cool. All right, let's get another one here.
Oh, yeah.
This is one of the more.
We've seen this one, but it's good to play anyway.
Yeah,
because it has Murphy too. So
right. Oh, we might have to play the Murphy song. I don't know.
We love Murphy. So
that was super short, but yeah. I just thought it would be. I kind of like taking a moment to look at them when they were having fun and they were full of life and all the things, because again, reading them as a sensational news story kind of thing, it kind of dehumanizes them at some point. So anyways, I thought it was good to spend some time with that. If we have other videos, like I said, if anybody has Abby and Libby, we can pull something up on them. I did have a clip of others as well, but I think those are probably the ones. Do we have any, by the way, other than that clip or two of Noah Pressgrove from the night? Is there other clips of him that are out there that is him just kind of chilling? Or
no, just the ones that I had given you is the only ones I've ever seen.
Yeah. So anyways, it's it kind of brings the mood down in a way, doesn't it? Because it's kind of it's but anyways,
especially with those, with all victims, it's sad with all, but those four, we've spent so much time over 3 years, basically getting to know who they were and knowing who they were to that point, seeing that after everything we've done, it just kind of like it hits it. Takes it home.
It does.
Senses. You know what I mean?
And
like that's why we do what we do, you guys. Right there.
And like what Robin was saying there, it just they were so full of life and had their whole life ahead of them, and just in an instant snatched away. It really makes you realize how precious and how quickly life can be taken away from one moment, not even one day, one moment to the next. So
yes.
Yep.
So on that somber note.
No, that was good. That was really good.
Yeah.
What other
it's important.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, I mean, I just want to leave it at that. It's just they were human beings full of life with lots of things ahead of them, and they were robbed of their life. Then you can't think of anything that they would be deserving. Even all, and I don't want to go into it tonight, but even all those rumors of things that they might have done wrong or things that might have got them killed, it doesn't deserve what happened to them. There's nothing that deserves what happened to them. So.
Nope.
Not even close. Not even close. Oh man, one of Noah.
Of Noah. Oh, she sent one of Noah. Okay, Noah Pressgrove. Okay, I see it.
I think watching those that we just watched makes it even harder understanding that there's never been a motive presented. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So for those who may not know, Noah Pressgrove, 19-year-old Oklahoma athlete, at a party over a weekend, and was it Labor Day weekend, I think? Died of mysterious circumstances. They kind of chalked it up as being hit by a car, kind of going out on a highway drunk in the middle of the night and getting hit by a car. But the circumstances of the murder, the circumstances of the death make us think that it could be murder or an accident that somebody tried to cover up to make it look like it was something that it wasn't, because they don't want to. So whatever the case may be, the circumstances of his death, the family has filed a wrongful death suit in the death of their son. They believe that he was beaten to death, possibly at that party, and everything. But anyways, it does take a moment to look some clips that I haven't seen of Noah Pressgrove.
If you could see him now, you'd be proud. Girl, you'd think days, yuppie. Your funeral was beautiful. I bet God heard you coming.
Not any kind of moving video, unfortunately, of Noah Pressgrove, but another young man that had a lot ahead of him, and yeah. Boy, that's kind of somber playing these. There was a video from that night. Yeah.
I found one that I had of Abby and Libby. It's it was like a memorial thing for 1 year later. If you want that, I can give it to you real quick.
Does it have them in it, or is it just talking about them?
No,
yeah, I mean, we can. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right, 1 minute here. This one's kind of sad too, guys, so be prepared. Hold on. Okay.
Do you need it to be off screen for a minute, or you got it? That's it?
No, I got it. We're good.
Well, we're going to all need therapy after tonight, I think. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks.
Mm.
For those who don't know, were the two young ladies that tragically were murdered in Delphi, Indiana, in 2017. Richard Allen was convicted 5 years later of the murders. Many of us don't believe Richard Allen was likely the guy that did it. He's up for a possible appeal of the wrongful conviction, but we'll see if that gets reviewed. But anyways, yeah. Tragic.
Yeah.
Amanda had said she sent me something on Charlie Kirk, but I didn't see it. It's not downloading or something, so I'm not sure what happened with that one. Yeah.
Hold on, I might have one.
Boy, what a downer I put us on, huh?
This was your idea.
No, you know what?
Nice job, dude. Nice job.
No, listen.
No, it's important. It's important.
It is important. And
yep.
We also have to remember the joy that these young people put in so many people's lives. And you can be sad on one hand, but you also have to. When I watch that video of Xana, every time her walking back and forth in her Steelers jersey, doing her little spiel for whatever class it was or whatever, I can't help but smile because they all had such radiant smiles. And so when I watch her, and you know what it is about Xana for me, is she reminds me of my niece, my one niece, because that's the kind of energy that our niece has. And so when I see Xana, you know, and then you know, when all of the kids are imitating each other, that just cracks me up, because and those are the things that, not only do we have to take that tragedy into our hearts and because of what we do, but we also have to remember them as much as anybody else does, with joy, because they did bring people joy.
Yeah. For sure.
Absolutely. I threw something backstage for Charlie.
Amanda got something on here too. I think this has audio, so let's see if this plays. You know, with Charlie Kirk, is he was an extremely polarizing individual, but at the end of the day, he was a man that just spoke what his feelings were, and it got him killed. You know, and that's the tragedy, that if you disagree with somebody, let them say their piece, and you can say, I disagree with you. Killing somebody because you don't like the way that they talk, it's not acceptable. And again, we started to cover that case because we have questions about whether or not Charlie Kirk was assassinated for much bigger issues than just running his mouth at college campuses. I think there was probably more to that with Charlie Kirk, but again, if it was as simply as they say, that Tyler Robinson just decided he didn't like what he said, horrible. Well, anyway, it happens. It's a horrible situation. But
yeah. Yep, absolutely.
Something on screen, or did you have something to share there, Dago, or no? Oh, okay.
No, I'm all right.
Any other
stuff?
Okay.
That was everything, I think, for everything else. I have other stuff for the other cases, but
yeah. So yeah. It is what it is. I appreciate people who stayed with us to watch some of those clips. It's, you know, it's a somber thing. I feel like a lot of us say, but maybe you don't believe it, that we really do want justice for the victims. We want the right people to be held accountable. We want to make sure that their lives meant something, and that the right guy the right person got put away. And so a lot of our mission isn't because we just somehow root for killers. That's not what's happening on this channel. We want the truth to come out. The only one I can find of Kevin Mullins that you can't show. Yeah. Huh. It's just the shooting scene, Amanda, or something else that we can't see of Kevin Mullins.
Why we're here every single day, because, and that doesn't happen enough. And I know that nobody does it on purpose, but all of them are forgotten so often.
Yeah.
And it's not on purpose. It's because we're so focused, as everybody is, at trying to find real justice for these victims, that in turn, we don't get to do that often enough. So,
yeah, for sure. I did have a video of Brian Thompson, but it wasn't really much to show, so I don't know. It was just him talking to a symposium or something like that about healthcare, but I don't know that it's really a good one to show, just because of what that case is about. But so yeah. All right, maybe we should lighten the mood at some point. What do you think? I mean, I believe in being serious, and I believe in being serious and respecting the victims. But by the same token, I would hate to end on a bummer note. So how do we bring it up a little bit before I close?
We'll do more karaoke. We'll do more. Everybody sing.
Yeah, I feel like the Murphy song is not disrespectful to the victims. What do you think? Like, pretty much would be disrespectful, but the Murphy song's not disrespectful. And it might be a little
Everybody loves Murphy.
Everybody likes Murphy. Murphy's badass. So maybe we should play the Murphy song. Should we play the Murphy song?
There you go.
That would lighten the mood a little bit. Yeah. Let me see if I can pull it up for us here real quick. I love the Murphy song.
I can always give you guys the Amish Ashley song.
The what?
The Amish Ashley song that I made.
That's not what I thought. I thought you said the Amish Bachelor. I'm like, is that a new reality?
Oops. Hold on. I got to get this off screen. Remove this. I hate the way they do these things. And then we're gonna add this. All right. You guys seen this? You guys have seen this, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's take this off screen so you can see the Murphy song, lightening the mood a little bit. Not to be disrespectful to the victims. I don't think this song is terribly disrespectful to the victims. It's more about Murphy. So hopefully this will lighten this up a bit.
So streamlined. Murphy, he's a magical teleporting dog. It's Murphy, he's a cute and curly golden demigod. Traveling the universe through space and time. He's a magical teleporting dog. It's Murphy. He's a cute and curly golden demigod. You're such a good dog. Good dog, good dog, good dog, good dog. You're such a good dog.
So I love that song. I'm glad I saw somebody said that's the first time they've seen the Murphy song. So that's very cool. I want to debut one more song. It's really short. It's one that Cat Farm did as well for Hippler. Every day and twice on Sunday. I've never played it for our audience. So this is, again, a great kind of transition to bring us into a funnier thing. So let's put that up. Let's see. It should be right here. Should be playing.
I'd like to say I'm glad to be here, but why start with an untruth? Being here is like reliving my misspent youth. Face leaning on my hand like a fed-up kid. Sat here in my robes with one closed eyelid. Every day and twice on Sundays, probable cause from DNA. Your time in advance conspiracy theory is so crazy it's making me weary. They found some guy did reverse engineering. I've aged more than a year just in this hearing. We can all go home if we go for a plea. Come on, let's go, the drinks are on me. so crazy it's making me weary. None of this case makes sense, so I shoot down the defense. My impartiality is compromised. Is this gonna be televised? Every day and twice on Sundays, probable cause from DNA. Your time in advance conspiracy theory is so crazy it's making me weary. Making me weary. Making me weary. It's making me weary.
So that's the debut of Every Day and Twice on Sunday, another cat farm creation with AI. And I've gotten several requests to play Pretty Much, and also the song that Cat Farm put together of the country song that we did at the very beginning. So I'm having a hard time finding Pretty Much. I wasn't going to play it because I didn't want to be disrespectful. It's got a little bit more of a disrespectful edge to it. But again, we found it humorous because again, the stories didn't match up and constantly change. I'll play Pretty Much if I can find the video. So if you guys can help me find Pretty Much the video with the I don't know why every time I go to look for Pretty Much, I have a hard time finding the video with the pictures and stuff that we put to it and all stuff like that. So if you guys can find it while I play this other song, I'll play Motion Denied, another song put together by Cat Farm that I really enjoy, and I'll play that for you now.
It's just a game. We'll play the part, but it won't be the same. They have a habit overcharging, forcing the hand into a plea bargain. Offered up a plea deal, but I didn't do it for real. Turn the world against me, but I just wanna be free. I've got the facts, they've got the lies. Motion denied. They say they've got so much evidence. Trace DNA is taking precedence over unknown blood found at the scene. I think it's time someone just came clean. Offered up a plea deal, but I didn't do it for real. Turn the world against me, but I just wanna be free. I've got the facts, they've got the lies. Motion denied. Been sentenced to death. I'm not a bad guy, not holding my breath. Rather do life than die. Offered up a plea deal, but I didn't do it for real. Turn the world against me, but I just wanna be free. I've got the facts, they've got the lies. Motion the night.
All right, I'm not really entirely sure that brought the mood up, that song. That's kind of a dark, somber song, but it is kind of a badass lick. I love the guitar. And Robin's in frozen shock phase again over there. Look at that. She's just angry.
I'm here. I found it.
You found pretty much?
I did. I just have to download it quick.
All right. Well, then there you go. We'll end on pretty much because it's pretty much offensive to some people, but it's also pretty much funny. So what I want to do, I guess, is this. Let's do. Yeah, and I thought I have a folder for music. I don't know why. Pretty much always seems to be missing. So what I want to do is I want to actually go around the horn and kind of do our close, if you will, and then we'll play out with pretty much. For those who want to stay and watch that song. I'm going to probably, while pretty much is playing, I'll try to throw in the switch over to members only live for people who want to come try out. There's some new members that got granted memberships tonight. In fact, I can't remember how many I threw out. I was going to throw out 5 tonight. I think I threw out 4 at least, or maybe I threw out 3 at least. So let me give another one just to pop another membership. If you get a membership and you want to hang out for just a little bit longer, come join me. I'll try to do a little extra bonus for people to just ask one-on-one questions or whatever. It won't be terribly long. I know it's late for a lot of people. So did you get pretty much? Oh, you did find pretty much, and it's loaded backstage. How about that? All right. So it looks like Opalite, we still didn't get Cat's Mojo, I think, but Opalite, R80 got a free membership. Congratulations. Cat's like, God dang it. You can't get Cats. It's horrible. It's horrible. Anyways, I don't know what to tell you about that. So let's go ahead and go around the horn. Let's go Robin, 1-1 Dago. I'll close. We'll play pretty much on the way out, and then I'll switch us over to a members only live for those who want to hang out for just a little bit longer and give their thoughts on things. So Robin, what is your closing thoughts for the evening?
Well, thank you one and all for coming out tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you so much, regardless of whose channel you're watching on, and whether you're here live, whether you are on the replay crew. You are just as important to us, and we could not do what we do, without you guys. You guys make the show, and we hope that nights like tonight, when we do something a little bit different, make you realize just how much we do truly care about what we're doing here. This isn't just, we're not up here just to get clicks and likes and views and, sure, does all that help drive the engine? Sure, your super chats, your clicks, your memberships, the subscribing, all of that, sure. But only because we care about what we're doing, and we do truly care about truth and justice. So, but thank you all for being a part of our journey. I'm very proud to be on this panel with this amazing group of people that I get to come and hang out with every night. And the mods from all channels, you guys are rock stars, and other people on the teams, like, Cat Farm, who does music, Molly from over on Dego's side, who does so much, Bianca over on Logan's channel. I mean, you guys just do so much, and we appreciate you so much. And I hope each and every person out there watching this, whether you're live or replay, that you have an amazing night.
Thank you very much. I appreciate everything you just said, and I'm also proud to be a part of this panel and love what we're doing here. So it's something, I still feel it's something very, very special. 1-1, what do you got for close tonight?
Great show, great stuff as always. No missing JJ and Logan, but still great panel, great mods, great discussion. This was a interesting show. Sometimes it's good to like I started with the monologue and kind of just reviewing that these are not just names and victims on a piece of paper. Like these were real people with full of piss and vinegar and ready to take on life and life's journeys. And again, yeah, it really gives you some deep thoughts in your mind, makes you realize how precious life truly is. So enjoy, every moment that you have, and you know, it's can't be said enough. Don't be afraid to try different things and get out there and just enjoy life for what it is. You don't know what tomorrow will bring. It's very important. So panel we have is great. The spiciness from Robin and Dago's his background and insight. He's uh you won't find another person in this industry or group or whatever you want to call it, community that I see has as much passion as Lee and Dago and Logan as well. I know Dago's been doing this for a few years. I mean, this guy is making streams every day for hours upon hours, and making having all these insightful discussions, and it's just amazing. That's why when I'm able to, I'm on my way home from training or work or whatever, I try to jump in, yeah, whether I go on stage or I'm just in the background and in the chat. Always learn something new. No one knows everything, so I hope with this channel, with this group that we're able to do, uh you never know what you're going to get from night to night. So today, you learned a little bit more about Terry stops and law, and we got to watch some videos, seeing the victims, how they actually were in real life. Great stuff. So, and of course, at the head of the channel, Lee, amazing, his insight into documents, and I can't say enough, respect and honor it is to be part. I know he always says how grateful he is for us, the help that we give him, but like I know for myself and for Robin as well, we take great honor in being able to be part of this great community. So thank you to you, Lee, and I will give you a movie quote here. All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Okay, it is from the 90s. So, do you know what they call quarter pounder with cheese in Paris? They don't call it a quarter pounder with cheese. No, man. They got the metric system. They wouldn't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is. Then what do they call it? They call it a royal with cheese. Royal with cheese. That's right. What do they call a Big Mac? A Big Mac's a Big Mac, but they call it Le Big Mac. Le Big Mac. Haha. What do they call a Whopper? I don't know. I didn't go into Burger King.
No idea.
I always
damn it! I said I've been saying Pulp Fiction over and over again, and I was muted. Damn it! I want credit. I said Pulp Fiction from the very fucking beginning. Damn it!
Yes, Pulp Fiction it is.
Damn it! I was saying it, and then I was like, "Why are you not telling me I'm right? I'm right. It's Pulp Fiction." All right. Oh, did Travolta say it in 2 movies? Oh my God, that's bonus. That's bonus for Twiz. If Travolta said that same line in 2 movies, what's the other movie?
Oh,
what's the other movie? I'm curious. Anyways, thank you, one for all of that, the sentiments and the trivia. Appreciate it very much. Dago, I'm going to put you on next. What do you got?
Thank you guys for joining us again tonight. I appreciate the ability to memorialize the victims of the cases that we cover in some way, and rehumanize them, as they have been dehumanized in a lot of ways, sadly, because of all of the unfortunate mishaps that go on within the cases here. So there again, I'm grateful to be able to do that and to remember them as they should be on a regular basis. Thank you to Lee Robin 11 again, as always, for having me. It's always an honor. And I appreciate everybody that worked so hard behind the scenes. Thank you to my production manager, my videographer, all of my amazing moderators, all of the amazing moderators and Devil's Advocates as well. This big ass amazing family of people. You are all so very amazing. And again, we wouldn't exist without you. And of course, last but not least, thank you to the community. I don't like saying the word subscriber. I never have. So thank you to the community. You are all beyond amazing. Again, we come here day after day after day just to ensure that we get to spend that time with you guys and have these discussions. And it's so very important to me. It's kind of therapy for me, truly. So thank you for being who you are, guys. And please don't ever change that, because as I always say, you guys are the beautiful people. And please, please, please be sure to love yourselves. And most importantly, love each other and have an amazing night. Thank you all.
Yeah, and the last thing I'll have to say is, again, you know, Dago, you and I are very much alike. I saw that the emotions come out during the tribute to the victims. I'm the same way. I'm a softie. I tear up sometimes when I'm dealing with some difficult things. And so you and I are much alike, brother. So thank you for sharing your heart on your sleeve, because it's a good thing. People need to do it more often. And so for the rest of you, I will try a members only right after this show thing, just because some new people have gotten some memberships out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play us out with Pretty Much. It's a humorous song. It's not for everybody. You might find it offensive. So turn this shit off if you find that kind of stuff offensive. Those who haven't heard it before, you're going to get a kick out of it if you have a sense of humor. And then at the very end, it looks like when I push the button to switch to members only, it's going to kill the feed within seconds. And then it'll 5 minutes later automatically start a members only live. So I'll be members only about 5 minutes after, but I'm going to wait until the end of the song to hit the move to members only live, and it should kill the feed within seconds. Unfortunately for my team, that means we won't be having an after show talk like sometimes we do, where we kind of talk about what went right and what went wrong, kind of a regular routine. That probably won't happen, because as soon as I hit the button to switch to members only, it's probably going to kill the feed and then reschedule another feed. I've never done this before, so we're going to do it live. Have a great evening, everybody, and thanks for coming. This is Pretty Much. We're going to put that on screen, and yeah, see if I can get that on there.
God damn, I got...
Is it real or just a dream? Can I tell you what I've seen? Pretty much at 4 a.m. a man appeared in front of me. I don't recall a single thing. I'm so lost inside my mind. No one answers when I ring. Was it real or just a lie? Can I tell you what happened? Pretty much at 4 a.m. something happened. Pretty much, I don't know what happened. Pretty much, everyone is super nice. My friends were home, but I'm not sure. I went straight past and left her there. When I saw her lying on the floor, I ran away, but I wasn't scared. I don't recall a single thing. I'm so lost inside my mind. No one answers when I ring. Was it real or just a lie? Can I tell you what happened? Pretty much at 4 a.m. something happened. Pretty much, I don't know what happened. Pretty much, everyone is super nice. No one's answering. I'm really confused. I'm not remembering. Please, may I be excused? It wasn't like anything was wrong. I don't know if this is real or not. She danced with the dog and sang a song. What happened? I don't know. I forgot. I don't recall a single thing. I'm so lost inside my mind. No one answers when I ring. Was it real or just a lie? Can I tell you what happened? Pretty much at 4 a.m. something happened. Pretty much. I don't know what happened. Pretty much. Everyone is super nice. I don't remember at all.
All right. For those of you who are hanging out here, I'm not entirely sure that we're not live still on the public side. It looks like we are live on the public side.
I think we are.
So I hit the button that said start the members only live in 5 minutes. This is all new to me. So it was supposed to shut this. And then I realized, well, that's on YouTube side. I don't know how StreamYard is going to handle this. So this is all kind of mixed up, I guess.
So did my show disconnect from it?
Your guess is as good as mine. Keep in mind, we're live right now. So whatever you say, don't like rip a big one or something like that.
I don't think we're live. Well, yes, I think we are on Lee's side.
Unmute the TV.
I'm looking. I'm going to see.
We're live.
We are live. Okay. So those who are watching, we're trying to move to a members only live. Let's see. If I go.
Hello.
Thanks for letting us know. Okay, so Dago's side can see us too.
Oh. All right. So everybody gets to the joy of seeing us get ready.
I'm not a member. That's why.
Hello, everybody.
All right, hold on. I'm taking a look.
Amanda says, "Don't move. Just stay in about 2 minutes. It'll switch."
Does it say that anywhere? Is it telling us that it's going to switch in 2 minutes? You see a countdown?
I think so.
I do not. It says scheduled.
No,
for
I do not see a countdown.
Twiz said 8:06.
I see it at the top of the
1 minute.
in Lee's live.
The top of the screen, Amanda says, I don't see it on my screen when I'm watching. So, but she sees a ticker. Michelle sees a ticker. So some people are seeing Twiz sees a ticker or something because it says scheduled for 8:06, which is in about a minute. So
1 minute.
I can't wait to see what happens. If for some reason it fails, I will go ahead and start and schedule a members only live. It just maybe take me a minute or two longer. So if it dies,
this is Rhonda.
They can hear us.
You're on TV, Rhonda.
They're like, who is she? Where'd she come from?
All right. Let's see what happens.
40 seconds. Oh, do we get to do the TV thing where it's like
on my channel? Twiz says on my channel it says it's scheduled at 8:06. Twiz says hi, Rhonda.
Yeah, 23 seconds.
Amanda's got a countdown.
Amanda's counting down.
I'm super curious to know what happens. StreamYard's running it, so I don't know if StreamYard's going to switch it over or whether we're just going to die. So we'll see what happens.
Twiz, I don't think you've met.
Twiz, I don't think you met Rhonda. Rhonda didn't come with me to the courthouse thing, so you have not met Rhonda yet.
Should have rolled over.
So I'll give Rhonda.
The live has started.
There's Rhonda, full screen.
There it is.
All right, something just happened. Members only live has started.
Yep. Okay, it ended.
Is my side still
We're still
no?
live for members only, but the actual live is done now.
So the question is, can people see us right now on members only live? So it worked.
Everyone out there, if you can still see us, put a 1 in the chat.
Yeah. So are we now members only live or no?
No, we're members only live because it says it started.
Does it?
I'm on my personal YouTube.
Okay, so it looks like I'm still attached, I think.
Yeah, you're
that's
still
interesting.
Okay, well, we're live with Lee and members only, folks. So
yeah, it shows.
If you're not a member, you got to sneak in. So
is that true? Like, I don't know. Actually, it says upcoming still on my YouTube channel. Like, it's not
really.
Yeah, I pulled mine up and it shows mine. So
are we? What the hell's going on?
Oh wait!
Holy shit! This is weird.
I don't know if we're live on members only. Like, I don't know what we are.
I pulled mine up on a YouTube separately to look, and it's still live, rolling completely.
Okay. Member only.
Yeah, it is
here.
rolling live.
Although it did, Twiz just said it kicked him out of your channel, so he's in mine now.
So even though he's not a member of my channel, he's seeing my members only live because you're attached to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of cool, I guess. If this is all weird. It is pretty cool.
Weird.
I'm still not convinced, though. What we need is somebody who's not a member to tell me whether they see us or not. Because if they can still see us,
I'm not a member of Dago's chat.
Well, yeah, but somebody who's not a member of what the hell are you doing, One?
We had to go to the members only. Wait a minute.
What is
Got it? Okay, there we go.
All right. So if you're in our chat and you're watching us, I guess what's weird is on my channel it shows it's still
but this is
still upcoming.
The TV.
I don't cheating.
If you go,
I really don't know.
See members only.
This one is not live. See, interesting. Okay, hold on.
You said Amanda said you got to switch over.
Kathy says this one's not live. All right, so I need to. What the fuck do I need to do? I think I'm going to end this. I'm going to have to end this studio, and then that's going to kick Dago's team out. So I don't know what I think we're just live. Like, what the fuck? I don't even know what we're doing. What are we doing? Are we live or members only live?
If I go look for a live for you, Lee, there's nothing running that I can see.
I show that my live is still upcoming, and I'm not in it. And people in that chat are saying it's not running over there. So
and mine says it started streaming 2 hours ago.
Yeah, and it says they're still talking on Dago's channel. So right now we're just showing up on your channel. All right, I have to get over to the members only live, unfortunately. Hopefully you guys can come over. If not, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to end this.